Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayhi wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa Allah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa nashhadu anna sayyidina mawlana Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu tabaraka wa ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa baraka wa sallama tasliman kasiran kasira. Amma ba'du, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qul la as'alukum alayhi ajran illa al-mawaddata fil qurba wa man yaqtarif hasanatan nazid lahu fiha husna inna Allaha ghafurun shakur. وقال تعالى إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا. وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ألا إن مثل أهل بيتي فيكم كمثل سفينة نوح من ركبها نجا ومن تخلف عنها هلك. وقال عليه الصلاة والسلام سيدة نساء أهل الجنة فاطمة. وقال عليه الصلاة والسلام لعلي وفاطمة والحسن والحسين اللهم هؤلاء أهل بيتي. وقال عليه الصلاة والسلام فاطمة بضعة مني يريبني ما رابها ويؤذيني ما آذاها. وقالت عائشة رضي الله عنها كانت فاطمة أحب الناس إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Respected listeners, today we want to talk about the seerah of Sayyidatuna Fatima Zahra radiyallahu ta'ala anha wa ardaha, so that we can learn some lessons from the life of this great lady of the past, great legend of the past, Sayyidatu Nisa'i Ahlil Jannah, the leader of the ladies of Jannah. Sayyidatuna Fatima Zahra radiyallahu anha was born to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and Khadijatul Kubra radiyallahu anha 5 years before Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam was blessed with prophethood. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam named her Fatima because Fatima yaftimu, Fataman means churana, to take something away from something. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself gave the reason for this name in one hadith, لأن الله فطم ذريتها عن النار, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has saved and protected the progeny of Fatima radiallahu anha from the fire of Jahannam. That's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam named her Fatima. Sayyidatuna Fatima radiallahu anha grew up in the most blessed household that the world has ever seen. Her father is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Her mother is Sayyidatuna Khadijatul Kubra radiallahu anha, regarding whom Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said kamula min an-nisa'i kaseer wa lam yakmul min kamula min ar-rijali kaseer wa lam yakmul min an-nisa'i illa Maryam bint Imran wa Asiya imra'atu Fir'aun. And in another hadith he said khayru nisa'iha Maryam bint Imran wa khayru nisa'iha Khadija bint Khuwaylid. The best lady among the previous nations was Maryam, and the best lady among this nation is Khadija radiyallahu anha. And Khadija radiyallahu anha is Khadija, the most wise, understanding, noble, dutiful, honest, truthful, khidmat guzar of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. No wife could do such khidmat and service which Khadija radiyallahu anha did for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. When Sayyidatuna Fatima radiallahu anha is born, she takes good care of her along with her other daughters. Sayyida Khadija had Zainab, then Ruqayya, then Kulthum, then Fatima radiallahu anha. According to the opinion of majority of the ulama, she is the youngest among the daughters of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sayyida Fatima radiallahu anha, regarding whom this topic is, Hazrat Aisha radiallahu anha says, she used to resemble Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the most. She used to look like her father. She used to talk like her father. She used to walk like her father. And she was handsome like her father. Anas radiallahu anhu's mother, Sulaim radiallahu anha, says that Fatima radiallahu anha was more beautiful than the sun and the moon, and their the attraction and the beauty they have. Fatima's beauty was more than theirs, and she had beautiful black hair, and she was extremely handsome like her father. Hazrat Aisha radiallahu anha in the hadith of Maradul Wafat says, جاءت فاطمة تمشي ما تخطئ مشيتها مشية رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. That even her mannerism of walk was exactly like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Syeda Fatima radiallahu anha is growing up in the household. She is intelligent, wise, and when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is blessed with prophethood, she is among the first to embrace Islam. And she was just a child, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's whole family embraced Islam. So all his daughters embraced Islam. Syeda Fatima radiallahu anha was very young, about 5-6 years old, and she also embraced Islam when she got to the age of level of understanding. And she stayed steadfast with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam during the hard, turbulent times of Makkah Mukarramah. There is an incident which is narrated in Sahih al-Bukhari, that once some mushrikeen insulted Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam by bringing some filth of a camel which was slaughtered and placing it on the back of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam while he went in sajda. So some Sahabi was there, but he did not have the courage to remove all that from the back of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Therefore, he rushed to Hazrat Fatima's house, Hazrat Khadija's house, and informed them. And Fatima, who was a young child, she rushed towards Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and removed all that filth from the back of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and she started shouting at the mushrikeen who were sitting there and who were laughing and falling over one another. And Fatima was courageous, and she shouted at them, "Why did you do this to my father?" So Hazrat Fatima radiallahu anha knew what her father was going through. And when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went into Sheikh of Abi Talib, the 3 years boycott, Hazrat Fatima was with him. And this is why when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam called the Quraysh on Mount Safa, and he called out them by their tribes, فَعَمَّ وَخَصَّ, he said, يَا بَنِي عَبْدِ مُنَاف أَنْقِذُوا أَنفُسَكُم مِّنَ النَّارِ يَا بَنِي فِهْرِ ibn Malik أَنْقِذُوا أَنفُسَكُم مِّنَ النَّارِ يَا بَنِي عَبْدِ الْمُطَّلِبِ أَنْقِذُوا أَنفُسَكُم مِّنَ النَّارِ يَا صَفِيَّةَ عَمَّةَ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أَنْقِذِي نَفْسَكِ مِنَ النَّارِ. And then he said, يَا فَاطِمَةُ بِنْتَ مُحَمَّدٍ أَنْقِذِي نَفْسَكِ مِنَ النَّارِ. He mentioned from his family Fatima radiallahu anha, that, "O Fatima, save yourself from the fire of Jahannam. La ughni anki min Allahi shay'a." I will not be able to help you in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Meaning, if you don't die with Iman, then I won't be able to help you on the day of Qiyamah. So, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had great love for Syeda Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha. She spent her childhood with immense patience and steadfastness and istiqamat. When Khadija radiallahu anha, her mother, passed away, she was only a child of maybe 13-14 years old at that time. She must have grieved a lot. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam married Sauda radiallahu anha, and Sayyidatuna Mu'minin Sauda radiallahu anha had great love for Fatima radiallahu anha. She used to sit with her and give her advice and look after her, take care of her needs. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam stayed in Medina Munawwara after that for Makkah Mukarramah for 2-3 years. Then he migrated to Medina Munawwara. Syeda Fatima radiallahu anha, after a few weeks, she also came to Medina Munawwara. the Rasulullah, the story is lengthy. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent Zayd ibn Haritha and Abu Rafi', go to Makkah and bring all my family. And they brought Hazrat Sauda radiallahu anha, Ruqayya, Kulsum, Fatima, and also family of Abu Bakr, Ruman and Aisha, and all in one caravan. Zayd ibn Haritha and Abu Rafi' waited for them at a distance from Makkah Mukarramah. They left, this caravan left Makkah, and they joined these two men whom Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had sent, and they all arrived at Makkah Mukarramah. Now in Makkah Mukarramah they settled down, and as time passes, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam realizes that now Fatima has grown up. She is about 16, 17, and she should be married. So he gets a few proposals, but Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not accepting them, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is waiting for Hazrat Ali's proposal.